FragWatch here, and today we'll be reviewing the Attack Shark CM002. FragWatch here. Today we're going to be reviewing the Attack Shark CM002. Wow. Best budget pad. End of story. That's it. Full stop. Best budget pad. $20 normal. It goes on sale for $13. It's available almost worldwide. It's incredible. It's like, this is going to sound nuts. And man, trust me, I had a hard time just actually believing this was real. Right? I thought this is a Heian. This is an artisan Heian for $20 in the large size of artisan and a cross between a soft and a mid. This thing is incredible. The texture, I'm sure you can hear that. Let me rub my arm on that. It's very loud. It's very coarse, but it's not, it sounds very coarse, but it's actually kind of gentle on the skin. So, I think most people are really going to like this pad. I played on it with, the Frenier asymmetrical, the Frenier symmetrical, the Orbital Pathfinder, Stormbreaker with glass skates on it, and I'll show the skates on all these. The Terra, which I have just so many crypt tapes on because it's just ridiculous. Where is the ying, and the Madar. There. Is this Madar? Yes, that's the Madar. So I played on it with all these skate designs, all very varied. And the Terra has really interesting skates that glide. They almost feel like glass, except without the static drag. Just really cool. Played with all these on this, and it was awesome. I did some direct comparisons against the Heian and against the Type 99. I actually performed better on this than I did with those. That could be circumstantial or environmental caused, but I performed excellent with this pad. The wiggle is it's pretty typical for a budget pad. Let me take all these off here so I can show you that without distraction. We'll do it with the Pathfinder because I'm recording that review next anyways. So as you can see, there is a little bit of pad wiggle, I've used my normal press method to get it to adhere to the desk. The desk is clean, and so there is a little bit of wiggle. There is a little bit of expansion. You see it stretch out. Oh, let me do it to the other side. See it stretch out, and then it contracts back in, which means there's a little bit of looseness in the rigidity of the actual foam, and any mid layering. It's allowing that to stretch, and the fabric has some elasticity to it, which I think is an overall good thing. I think when you're doing fast swipes that have a lot of downward pressure, it helps maintain the congruency, the consistency of the texture and the fiber weaves that the sensor has to pick up and scan. It keeps those, it's better than the pad sliding fully, having it kind of stretch and then reform back, in my opinion. And I also think it feels better. I think it's better on the sensor, and I think it feels better than if this were just outright. There, I guess right there when I'm doing that, you get some slip, but that's my hand, and I'm pressing in with quite a bit of force. The colorway on this is awesome. Really, it was hard for me to make the comparison to a Heian, because it's just, in most cases, such a night and day difference. This comes as close as you're going to get under $50 to a Heian. And this thing, right now, it's on sale for $13. That's crazy. That is crazy. This, I mean, if you're looking for a control budget pad, this is my go-to recommendation now. So under $30, period. And a story. Full stop. $20 and under, which I get asked the most. This is the CM002, by the way, in the topo colorway, the topographical colorway. And I think they make one or two other colorways in this. I have one other pad by them. I'm going to start testing probably right after. Well, I got an artisan pad that just came with a colorway that I've wanted ever since I saw it. Got that. Anyways, but I got another attack pad that I don't know the model number. I know this is CM2. My packages arrived, just it looked like a wildebeest destroyed them. Like the boxes were torn and just screwed up. But this thing's in great shape. Yeah. Packaging is very simple. I mean, it was a very probably not well put together box, just a cardboard box with some simple writing on it. So nothing to write home about there. It came rolled, but it flattened out immediately. Like I didn't have to weigh this down or like set it on a table and have shit on top of it for a couple days. This was just this. I think the colorway, it's kind of like a gray. It's not exactly white. Like you can see this is like eggshell white, and this is kind of a gray, like a grayish white, almost like a gray goose, like goose down. And the topographical pattern really pops. I had a topographical set of keycaps on there that matched with it for a couple days. If you caught it on stream, you probably commented on it or thought, wow, that's pretty sweet looking. But got this, going on now from WL Mouse. Cool keyboard. I should review that separately. This is the best budget pad, $30 and under if you're looking for a control pad. I don't really have anything else to say. I wish it were bigger. It's a downsize. It's pretty small. As you can see on my desk, it's not taking up that much room. All my mice are barely on it. For those that know, usually my mice are crowding the top. Yeah, the stitching is soft. It does protrude a little. It's recessed from the surface level, but it's soft to the touch. Very soft to the touch, to the point where I didn't notice it. And although it is a rough texture, kind of like a Heian or a Zero, it will not hurt your skin, or unless you have really, really sensitive skin. And in that case, if a Heian or any kind of rough surface hurts your skin, like this is probably going to do that. So not for very sensitive skinned people, although you could get a sleeve. But if your budget is under $20, you're not going to get a sleeve because that's out of the question, because a good sleeve is $15. So, or more. I'll keep this really short. I won't waste any more of your time. If you're looking for a budget pad, this is the one. The Attack Shirt CM002. Period. I recommend this Topo colorway. I love it. You guys take it easy. Oh, that's not the mouse that's on right now. This one is. Oh, it's FragWatch here. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.